Deck 9, Lido Deck.
Tonight we're laughing, tonight we're loving, tonight we sparkle, tonight we dance alone. And together we go high.
This past year for the holidays, we decided to do something a little bit different. Craig, what did we do?
We went on a cruise.
On board Holland America's MS Oosterdam. And it was a blast. Oh my gosh, you guys.
The best way to spend the holidays is on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean.
No disrespect to family and all that kind of stuff. Love it, but you know what? We've both done that for 40 years. This was something that just kind of came up, the vacation time, the holidays, all timed out just right to where we could take a minimal number of days and get a maximum number of consecutive days off from work.
And that was actually the reason we decided to do this over the holidays, was that it was the first, I had changed jobs and had just become eligible for vacation, and this was going to maximize my days off. So it allowed us to do something a little more unique.
Yeah, I mean, he took we took 5 days off of work, but ended up getting like 10 or 11 days in a row off. And so it just worked out. The stars aligned. It was perfect.
Yes, and it was just what the doctor ordered, leaving from the port of Tampa and enjoying a nice little soiree out on the deck as we disembarked. You could just feel yourself
relax.
Decompress.
Yeah, it was nice. And during the cruise, we stopped in Key West, Florida, Roatan, Honduras, Belize, and Cozumel. So it was an action-packed cruise, but it was still very relaxing and very beautiful.
There's just something about getting to see a sunset every night.
Yes, from your room.
that makes it amazing. And the ship had beautiful, beautiful facilities. You could be out on the deck at any time during the evening, and there was not an overcrowding of children and kids and people. It was a very relaxed environment, and I loved that.
Yeah, we had a blast. So,
let's talk about it. First stop, Key West. We did a trolley ride that also included a historic stop at Ernest Hemingway's home. And that was very exciting for me as a writer. So I was able to go into his actual studio, walk through his house, and see all kinds of memorabilia. It was great.
Yeah, I had no idea he was really such a cat fanatic, though.
Of the six-toed cats.
Yeah, six-toed cats.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
One really cool thing, though, was his writer's studio. It was like in this separated building, and there were no doors.
There was a catwalk, literally, that went across from the house to the studio, which now they've put stairs to it because the catwalk collapsed in a hurricane. But it was really neat. And
when he lived there was like the only way to access that building was via the catwalk.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting history there. I mean, the Hard Rock Cafe is apparently haunted. It's the only haunted one in the United States. We got to go to the original Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Got to see a lot of the original, traditional Key West
stuff. Yeah, it was really cool. We got to go to the southernmost point of the U.S.
That was really neat.
That was kind of neat. Yeah.
Say I've been there.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's Key West is I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was very beautiful. It was packed. I mean, it was Christmas Eve in Key West. Come on, guys.
Yeah, Christmas Eve in Key West. How do you knock that?
It was wonderful. And on Sunday, we had our first day at sea, which
was Christmas Day.
Yes.
So that was kind of nice because we got up in the morning, went outside, sat on the deck, had a beautiful, beautiful breakfast out under the sky in the middle of the ocean.
And I, as Craig's Christmas present, had booked a tandem massage so that we both got a nice massage that morning, looking out over the ocean. Although, I mean, who really has their eyes open while they're getting a massage? Yeah. Something else that was really cool is they sang Christmas carols. They gathered anybody who wanted to do this around, and we sang Christmas carols.
That was very neat.
The following day was Monday, and we pulled into Roatan, Honduras.
Yes, this begins the shore excursions. Roatan it's Central America, so I can say I've been there, and it was quite interesting. It is a third world country, so don't expect to see anything like Disneyland. It really is. It really is au natural.
But it's also I personally was disappointed in Roatan, Honduras, and what I was disappointed in was when the ship pulled in and we got off the boat. We went into the little plaza, and immediately you could tell it was manufactured for American tourists. And I don't know, to me that was kind of disappointing. Whenever I go somewhere, I want to see what it is. And we got in our little tour group and got on a bus and went out of a gate that had armed guards, and off we went, which, that was kind of neat. But
well, we got to go through a lot of the, realistic, actual towns and villages. And so we did get to stop at a very interesting little fishing village. It was an interesting stop, but I wouldn't say that it was fun. So we did get to go to an interesting little island and a little boat ride over for the day.
It was raining.
Pouring down rain at one point. But we had a lot of fun, and the tour guide was very nice and tried everything she could to accommodate.
Yes.
So
Yeah, she was really nice.
I would recommend a beach day.
Yes, I would definitely recommend a beach day there. So the day after that, which was Tuesday, we pulled into Belize. And as the locals like to say, it was unbelievable.
And we did get to go on a tour through Belize City out to the ruins of Altun Ha, which is an ancient, or I wouldn't say ancient, but it's a couple thousand years old.
That's ancient.
Ruins.
It was a Mayan city. Unfortunately, we didn't take any video. I have no idea why we didn't shoot any video, but we've got a lot of pictures that you guys are looking at.
We were really in the moment. It was history, and we were in the moment, and we were climbing to the top of these ruins and hearing a lot of interesting facts about it, and watching people eat iguana. That's another story. They actually eat iguana there. It's disgusting, and they just chop it off like it's a slice of cake. But anyway, but we didn't think to do video, and
I wish we had, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And the tour guide, she was truly unbelievable. She had a lot of fun.
So on Wednesday, we went to Cozumel. So we went there with. At this point, we had started to make some friends, and we met up with our friends by accident. Their tour got canceled, and we were able to all join together and get into a dune buggy and drive around the island. This section here is of the beach. I loved the beach in Cozumel. It is so natural and so beautiful. And being in the dune buggy outdoors with the wind in your hair and hearing the ocean, and it was just amazing.
See, and I've been to Cozumel numerous times. It's one of my favorite islands, and I've watched it grow and grow over the years and everything. So I was really excited about us going here so I could show Craig, somewhere that I really like. And so the dune buggy tour was my idea, and we had an absolute blast. You drive from the main city of San Miguel, you drive all the way down south around the island. You go out on the Atlantic side, which most of the video of the beach that you see is shot on the Atlantic side. Very pristine, very gorgeous. They have a lot of pride, and they take care of everything.
We stopped for lunch at a little cabana restaurant resort area. It was like a private resort type thing with hammocks and beach chairs and a bar and all of that. Beautiful, beautiful place with really good, authentic food. Then we went back on our way and cut back across the island, and we ended up driving straight through town.
Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. But before we stopped for lunch, there was one little stop off that we took, and it was this cute little secluded kind of an area, and there was maybe about 10 to 12 people in our little group driving little dune buggies, and At this stop, if you wanted to, you could go snorkeling with our tour guide, and only 3 of us did. And one of those who went was this 80-something-year-old lady from France named Vero. This lady really impressed me.
I loved Vera.
She was so cool. And while most people were, like, no, I don't want to go snorkeling. I don't want to deal with it, or I'm a little bit scared or whatever. She looked at me and she was like, are you going? I said, yeah. She goes, good. You can be my buddy. And off we went. And I helped her get in the water. And she was living life. It was at 80-something years old. She looked at me and she goes, when am I ever going to have the chance to do this again?
Exactly.
I'm just doing it all.
I want to be Vero.
Yes, I want to be Vero.
And Vero is in purple in the scene with the tour guide. So if you get to see her, that's her. We
yes.
love her. But when you're driving back, you go through the city, and it's a little unnerving because you're buzzing right along through regular traffic in your dune buggy. Doesn't feel very safe.
Luckily for me, I have a history of driving on this island, so I kind of knew what to expect. Yes. We actually caught a cab and went up to San Miguel from San Miguel. Maya, yes.
So we were able to do some shopping and walk around the old town, see the old shops. I bought a bag, different kinds of things like that. We also got to walk down and see all of the different cruise ships. We ate lunch at this really great little restaurant. We tried to skip all of the tourist traps. This one was called Joni's Waffles, and it had an amazing view. And one of the really interesting things is that the beaches there are all public. So while we're sitting there in the restaurant looking out at the ocean, a class of scuba divers comes waddling up like a little group of ducks and just hopped off in a boat and took off because it is public, and so everybody gets to use the beaches.
The last day on board was Thursday, and our last day at sea, we actually hung out with some friends that we had made.
Yep, we had DJ, Jack, Lisa, Lori. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, and we had a really good time, and got to we got some photos and stuff of different parts of the ship to show you guys that weren't populated with people. The ship was really cool. It was Holland America. I was really impressed. They don't have huge city ships. Everything they do are the mid-size ships. They said that the capacity for this particular cruise was almost at capacity, but I never felt like it. And what was really neat is it wasn't like a floating party. When I was younger, I've been on cruise ships that are just a floating booze fest party all the time, and this one seemed a lot more chill and relaxed.
Even when we embarked, the party atmosphere was there, but it was more like you were at a cocktail party and you were having a martini, and it was a little more upscale feeling or adult feeling. It wasn't conga lines and wet t-shirt contests.
I did miss that, by the way, but
I did not. Anyway, but then disembarking at the end was very organized. I was surprised.
Yeah.
They had it color coded and made frequent announcements to make sure you were where you needed to be. I was impressed, and I think all the way through, I had a lot of respect for that cruise line. They did a really good job. They were positive. It was all about the customer. I didn't experience any real setbacks or things that I didn't like.
We will definitely be cruising with Holland America again.
Absolutely.
I loved it. Can't wait to take another cruise with them. It was so much fun. But overall, it was a really enjoyable time. You never know. We may let you guys know the next time we're going to take a Holland America cruise, and maybe you guys can join us. In case you haven't already,
go find your truly remarkable life.
Hey there! If you like what you just saw and want to get to know us better, click the link to our Get to Know Us video. Please subscribe by clicking our logo on the left, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thanks!